Hi everyone, my name is Victoria. Welcome to my studio. Today we are working on a real client project, designing a poster from scratch, live, no cuts. What that means for you? You will see the full process, the mistakes, the happy accidents, the moment where it all clicks. I won't be cleaning anything up. The only things I will speed through are loading screens because nobody needs to watch a progress bar. Okay, guys, let's rock and roll. I start my each project creating some specific Firefly board assigned to some specific project. It's easier for me. I love using boards and I will explain why. Here you can see that I have created Sci-Fi Pets board. Here I can find all my images I collected for this specific project. I can bring images from my device. I can bring images from my Adobe Cloud storage. And if I want to find any image from Adobe Stock, I can do it by clicking on Stock icon and I can make search happy dog just like that, and voila, if I like any of images, I can bring this image right here to my board just like that. This is awesome, guys. And if I want, I also can generate anything I want right here directly in my board using different generative models. I can use Adobe models or I can use partner models. Everything here inside my board. Now, when I have all images here in one board, I can share this board with my client, and my client can reply right here in my board. My client can add any asset my client want directly in this board. Also, my client can make comments using this comments panel, or can type something if anything need to be added, or my client wants me send to me some specific text I need to add to my project. It can be done here directly in a Firefly board. I love it. Also, guys, if you want to, if you're happy with some image, or you want to work with this image and your client want you to work with this image, you can open this image directly in the app you're planning to work with. Simply click on the image, click on this more icon, and you will be able to open this image in one of the following apps. I have opened already few images in my Illustrator. First image, second image, and third image. We will be using for sure 2 images. Now, I have created my simple document. You can create your document in any size you like, guys. It's your project, it's your inspiration. I can use any image for my background. I can create background from scratch using any of these wonderful tools, or I can bring image I generated in Firefly, or photo I downloaded from stock, or I can switch to rectangle tool. I will specify that I don't need color in my stroke, and I don't need color in my fill. I will create rectangle shape to cover my entire canvas. And after that, I will click on generate vectors, just like that. Here, guys, I will type my simple prompt. Let's type a beautiful, simple landscape, just like that. Next step is I need to specify the model. By default, auto select is enabled. If you want to give generative AI freedom of choosing model, you can leave it auto select, or you can choose any model manually. I will switch to Firefly Vector 4, And now, when you switch to some specific model in the contextual taskbar, you can see how many credits you will use with this generation. With Firefly Vector 4 model, you will use only 1 credit. Next step is, if you will click on choose from a graphic style, you can specify scene, subject, or icon. I will specify scene because I want to create beautiful landscape, and very simple and beautiful landscape. I don't want to create subject or icon. And also I will move my detail slider to the left because I want less details in my landscape. Next step is, if you have any reference image you would like to provide Firefly with, this is the space to do so. Also from here you can specify effect. I will be doing nothing like that today. Next step is view all setting icon. Click on it, and here you can adjust everything in one space. What I want to bring your attention to here, color and tones. You can specify any preset, ready to go presets from color presets library, or you can specify how many colors you want generative AI to use, or you can specify some specific colors you want to be used. Today, I will be doing nothing like that. I will give Firefly Vector for freedom of creation. And now I will click on generate. And by the way, in generate vectors workspace, you can preview how many credits you will be using as well. And I will click on generate. Now Firefly will analyze my prompt. Firefly will analyze all my specification and will create this very simple vector background. Firefly generates 3 background. Feel free to specify any background you want to use. I want to use this colorful, nice background. Look at this, just like that. If I want, I can adjust proportions of it just a little bit, just like that, and I'm ready to go. Now guys, what I will do, in my layers panel I will lock my layer. Yeah guys, you know me, I always locking my layers just in case. And I will create a new empty layer above my background layer. Here guys, we have this beautiful flying dog. What I will do, I will select this dog and I will paste it inside our document, just like that. I will reposition it. I will bring it a little bit upper because our doggy can fly. How amazing is it? And now guys, what we have now? Now we have one imperfection, guys. We have this white background. Oh my god, how can I remove it? Guys, yes. In the contextual taskbar you have as well remove background button. Just click on it and just like that, Illustrator will remove this white background. Guys, look at this. With just one click, voila! How awesome is it? And now guys, I can move my doggy at any place I want. Look at this. But what I want to do, I want to rotate my doggy. To do so, I will click on a generative icon, and from the drop down menu I will click on turntable, just like that. Guys, you know me, I love turntable. Why? Because it's amazing, it's awesome. And turntable gives me opportunity create multiple objects based on one original object. How awesome is it? It's incredibly awesome. Look at this. And now what I will do, I can rotate my doggy in a way I want. Look at this, guys. Look at this. What I want to move my doggy slightly to the left, just like that. No, maybe a little bit. Yes, just like that. Like this doggy flying toward us. Yes. Now, I will lock my layer. Yes, you know me. I will create a new empty layer. And what I will do now, guys, I will select this doggie just like that, copy it and bring it to our document as well. And I will click paste. Now we have same problem. We have this white background. What I will do, I will click on remove background icon in the contextual taskbar. You can name it like remove background icon or remove background button or remove background feature. It's up to you. Feel free to name it as you wish. And I will click on it, and just like that, like in our previous example, Illustrator will remove our background. Guys, look at this. I love it. So now, my client mentioned that in his dog daycare center, he has two brothers, two twins. So he wanted to bring them into this poster. How can I do that? I can duplicate this layer and have two identical doggies, same positions, same everything, but I can do better. What I will do, I will click on generative icon in the contextual taskbar. I will click on Turntable. Turntable will do its magic right in front our eyes. And this is what I was talking about. Using one original object, I can multiply it, and I can have 2, 3, 20 or more different characters based on one original character. And voila! Now I can rotate my doggie just like that. I will slightly rotate it just like that. Maybe more toward us. And in the contextual taskbar, guys, I will click on add next rotated view to left. Just like that. And voila, here we have his brother. But I don't want to they both have a same angle and everything like that. Using turntable feature, I will rotate it. I will move it just a little bit like that. That his brother watching somewhere on a distance, and I will reposition it just like that. Now, because I reposition it, I will look this layer. I have one problem. I think this is problem from artistic and designer perspective. My image, my design doesn't have breathing room. My design doesn't have room to breathe. So this doggy watching somewhere on a distance, but we want to see some distance a little bit more. So we need to expand our canvas. How we will expand our canvas? This is the question. How should we start manually adjusting our artboard and using our amazing tools to add some shapes and blend them? No, we can do better. So I will select my layer, my background layer, just like that. And in the contextual taskbar, I will click on generative icon, and from the drop-down menu, I will click on generative expand, just like that. Voila! And now I have multiple ways of expanding my canvas. I will, first of all, I will leave my prompt area empty. I will type nothing, but what I will do, I will click and drag this expand bound outside. I will expand my canvas just like that. And I will release it. After that, after I'm happy with area I want to expand, I will click on generate just like that. And now generative AI will analyze my image. Generative AI will analyze my expanded area and will generate 3 variations based on all those specifications. And voila, this is the first variation, this is the second variation, and this is the third variation, just like that. This is awesome. And if you would like to get rid of this line, you can do it by going to edit, object, artboard, fit to selected art, and voila. Now, guys, I didn't finish my project because I don't know if my client will approve the final result. I will unlock all layers. I will select my entire artboard just like that. And in the properties panel, I will click on open in Firefly Boards just like that. Now, AI is asking me what board you would like to use. I would like to use same board I started with, Sci-Fi Pets. I will click on it. I will click open on board, and voila, this is my board. I will click and voila, this is my image. Of course, you can zoom your boards in or out. You can use any numbers from drop down menu, or you can use a command plus just like that, and you can rearrange your board in a way you like. Now my client will see exactly what I'm working with, and if my client will approve this image, I will deliver this image to a mailbox, or I can continue working on it until my client will approve the final design. So guys, I hope you liked this video. I hope you, if you never used Firefly boards, or you never used new features in Adobe Illustrator, such as remove background or turntable or expand, just do it right now, and please share with me your creation. I cannot wait to see what you will create. Thank you so much, guys, and I will see you later. Bye.